Oh, what up? What up? It is 5:30. And I thought I wasn't gonna make it in, baby. I thought it was gonna be late. It's still kind of hot, as you can see. Fuego is hitting me right on the face. So I might have to change that up for the viewing pleasures. Um, yeah, I'm gonna wait till a few people come in, man. It's a definite chill section right here, man. Bring your alcohol, whatever your pleasures are. I prefer green. You know what I'm saying? So if you got that, hold it down. Bring it in, man. We just gonna chit chat a little bit, talk about the life we living out here. Hopefully, if y'all anybody's commenting, let me know. Make sure I got that on deck. Uh, Here we go. Okay, I see you, Pooh Baby on deck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up with it? What's up with it? Let's see. I appreciate your presence out here. Yeah, man. But what's happening right now? I should get the light. I feel like I should get the light. Hold on. Yeah, I feel like we gotta slam that, man. That was hurting me. Yo, young Tim, what's going down, baby? My boy Tim, he out there killing it, man. He's really updating the people on what's popping off right now in these streets, man. He talked about the $12,000 stipend. You know what I'm saying? Check his video out. And of him talking about the $12,000 stipend that they got going on out here, man. That's word on the street, man. Coming straight from young Tim. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah. I appreciate you for telling me I'm looking good, Pooh, baby. That microwaves my heart every time. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you wholeheartedly. Let's see. That boy Young, my boy Young, all thoughts matter. I hope everyone is enjoying this beautiful spring we are having. It is a beautiful spring out here in these streets. And no doubt, Tim, man, no doubt. Nothing but the love, baby. I see you. Let's see. Yeah, but the spring life, man. Oh, yo, it's P-Way. What's going down, man? It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have your presence on deck, man. What's going on? Living to be happy. That's what it's all about. Hello. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I was in a place where I guess I haven't been like. Let me go ahead and reverse back. I haven't been on social media for about a week, man. I feel like I needed what they call it a media distancing. Yeah. So that was definitely much needed getaway. You know what I'm saying? And not really have other people's thoughts create my world, have my thoughts create my world, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like chill and really kind of gather what's next or what's coming, you know what I'm saying? A new way of doing things. And so we got to be better prepared for what's happening or what's going to happen. I don't think life as back in the day, I don't think that's not a thing. They're going to really push this for facts, for sure. I mean, word on the street in Houston, tomorrow they're gonna start let people gotta wear masks. You know what I'm saying? And every time I hear that, like, well, they're forcing it where they talking about, it's $1,000 fine to wear a mask. Yeah. So it's I mean to not wear a mask. Apologies. To not wear a mask, it's $1,000 fine. Yes, I understand. Fuck Corona. I see you, P Way. I see you. But yeah, man. So when that happened, man, I realized. I mean, I felt like from a while back ago, I wasn't a fan of the whole mask situation. I felt like if I was out there putting on a mask towards life, which is people and the world, that means like it's almost like I have a what they call I'm allergic to the world. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not allergic to the world. These people, I need the world. You know what I'm saying? The world is me. This is the universe. You feel me? So the idea that to cover up a mask like I'm allergic to the world was wild, you know. And so I never wanted to be a part of that. So now that they have this scenario where you're forced to wear a mask, I do understand to make people feel comfortable. I understand that. So that's why I will really quickly go like that. You know what I'm saying? For the people that's feel uncomfortable about the mask situation. But to buy a mask or whatever or put a mask on, I just feel like that's wild. If I'm by myself, man, the mask is not on me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm around other people going to the mall, to Walmart, I put it up. I put it on. But yeah, I'm not allergic to the earth. That's just sickness always is always been a possibility everywhere we go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really religious, man. But to be honest with you, I mean, I walk like I'm covered in the blood. You know what I'm saying? That's how I live. That's how I work in life, man. You know what I'm saying? I just not a fan of the mask situation. But it is what it is. I'll go with the flow. It's just how life is. Um that's crazy, but I don't like when they force us to do things like wear masks. It's a crazy world, Tim, man. It's a crazy world. I think that this kind of shows people a little bit that not a little bit, but a lot of it that the fact that they can shut things down, tell you where it is, that and the third, man. Next thing you know, if they really wanted to, man, everybody wear toupees. You know what I'm saying? Toupee and a tutu. You feel me? And if you're not wearing a toupee, they just gotta make it make sense. If they make it make sense, and they put a fear for a ballerina, because they say, hey man, if you're not wearing a ballerina suit or in the tutu, you feel me? You know what I'm saying, you can get fined for $1,000. So you better get with the program. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Where is the freedom in that, man? But it is what it is. Like, you got to make it make sense. And what's now right now is they trying to make it make sense. Like this corona is the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? No, life goes on, but this corona is not the end all be all. It will come to pass. You feel me? But yeah, 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 yeah. That's how life is right now. Let's see. What do you use to edit, my boy P? We use it's Adobe Premiere. All right. So I had a whole Adobe Premiere suite, the whole Adobe suite situation. It's like $54 a month I pay for all Photoshop, Premiere. I really don't use a lot of Lightroom, all these different things to get your editing game up. I actually saw like 2 days ago that they have like something where you can pay like, was it $33 or something like that for the whole tutorial on Adobe. So look that up. I might have gave you a little move right there where yeah, they got there selling the actual tutorials for the Adobe suite for like $33, the whole scenario. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty cool situation. Let's see. Zora, what up with it? Hey now, what's going down? I appreciate the love on the vids, man. She definitely be holding it down for you, boy, and checking up on me every now and then. So I appreciate you, Zora. What's going down? Dating things is scary like it's a wild world. That's all I can pretty much say, man. That's all I say a lot out here nowadays, man. It's things out, I believe. I think the world is waking up, especially if their numbers don't push up on this corona, man. It's just like, man, but there's a lot of things that we end up dying from pretty quickly. Like, well, I guess the travel rate, the what they call it, accidents, car crashes and stuff like that. Those deaths, they probably have lowered a little bit, man. But man, the pandemic, the wildness. I have seen some crazy crashes. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I seen some crazy things around me, like when I'm riding my bike, or some crazy crashes. Some people just falling down, hitting their head. Just some things are just falling. Let people, I think, falling left and right. It's crazy. It seems like it's pandemic, but I'm just noticing my surroundings and how people are acting around me. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I give out a calm spirit. So I think it starts. It looks like some things going on, but I just gotta be. You can just lose your mind out here for sure. Let's see. Michael Westrick. Hope you can get that stimulus check out there in the streets. Yeah, the stimulus check. So something that I had to do personally for myself is and I feel like that's where the block came in at. I was against student loans. You know what I'm saying? So those paid back, right? And one of the ways they got me in taking cash from not, paying those loans from college, is when I filed my taxes. So I didn't file my taxes for like 4 years, man. It was like one of those throw up the middle finger, and I was really fucking myself. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, because that's not really good for the universe to be owing somebody some money that I went through college. I did the whole thing, even though I never got any job from my college degree. I still went through the process, and so me going against fighting against the schooling system or the loans for doing what I'm saying I signed up to do. It's like it's crazy. So I had to start. I filed all four of my taxes. I think it was like from back to 2016. I haven't filed, and we'll see what happens. If there's no stimulus check for my life, it's no big deal. There's plenty more checks to come. You feel me? I'm pretty sure of that. Let's see. You got a shower in your van? Wow, yo, shower in the van. That be epic. I really cannot stand too well. I mean, the sit down shower, it's not. I don't think that's really cute. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's gonna be the move at all. I'm there real good if you bending low like that. You know what I'm saying? You get in the nook and the cranny. You know, but I never really just did that. But I mean, I still get the nook and the cranny. Let's. I just want to make sure that I still clean myself proper, but I'm saying like getting down low. Anyways, nah, no shower in the van, man. Uh, I yeah, but a shower scenario might be something I need to look into, simply because I'm not sure when business is gonna start running back again, and people it's gonna be start moving. It's wild like that right now. So Anytime Fitness is the place I usually go to, and yeah, it's shocked. It's closed down right now. So I definitely need to be a part of some scenario when I'm definitely want to start traveling full time. Cause right now I'm at the crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here with my mother. My little sister holding it down, and they're a joy to be around over here in Houston, man. So yeah. When it's time come, I'm gonna have to do some strange things, man. I have done the Walmart hobo shower. You know what I'm saying? No shame, and best believe I got the balls too. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me how I got the ball, but just know I got it though. You feel me? Now for real, for real. But all I did was got a cup, right? And then I went to the bathroom like about to take a doo doo, and then I started doing my little thing. I had the water already. Now that's when I really got to work down there, cause the underarms is one thing, that's cool, but the balls got a whole nother stench to it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to take care of that. You feel me? And I believe it goes the same way for the ladies as well. But I do know for myself for facts. You feel me? Let's see. Uh, that boy Michael Davis, what's going down, man? Yo, what's going down? I appreciate your presence. You feel me? I appreciate the comments, baby. Amazing. I haven't checked them out, man. I gotta look into that. You know what I'm saying? See what's popping. Is it cheap? Is it do you like it? Do you enjoy? Are you making great videos? I gotta see your content, my man. Yeah, let's go. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Uh, Mike Johnson, what's going on, man? Appreciate your presence, man. Keep doing you, bro. I appreciate you wholeheartedly, Mike, man. Let's see. Ash J. Hi all. She says hi to everybody. Just let everybody know. Yo, what's goody though? You feel me? What's going on, Ash J? Uh yo, how you do it? How do I gain fat? That's crazy. I think that's the first time in ever someone asked that question. I think in life though, player. Like that's cool though. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that fat cup up on you, easy. You feel me? Easy. You get you a couple Klondike bars, some popcorn, butter, the top notch butter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Just eating the wrong things pretty much and not working out will get you fat for facts. I think that's they pretty good at that out there in the streets, man. It's easy to gain weight out here, man. That's probably a typo, but yeah. I just had to talk about it a little bit, man. Gaining fat out here in these streets, it's real. It's real. Uh, what's going on, my fellow H-Town brother? What's going on, Web, Houston, Texas? I see you, baby. How you doing, man? I appreciate your presence on this line, man. Respect to you out here in these streets, man. We holding it down. I do believe you do some traveling around. I think the last time we had a conversation, you was talking about how you just did your walking thing. You know what I'm saying? You just traveled around, walked around, and just saw the visuals. You feel me? So I respect all that. You understand? So yeah. Let's get it in. Living to be happy. Do you have a summer job lined up? Not even a little bit, man. Not even a little bit. So the scenario I'm in right now, I do need some type of work. Some things came in that that might be good for me. You know what I'm saying? Some video photography type stuff. So I'm gonna dive into that. We'll see what happens on that. But no, nothing lined up. My goal is to be in Alaska this summer. So money's gonna come in. I'm doing something's gonna pop up. It's always this how it always works. And you just gotta keep what they call it, chipping away at that wall. Shawshank Redemption, a beautiful movie. You haven't seen it? Check it out. But chip away at that wall, man, and we gonna get there. We gonna get to the promised land, to the goal. You feel me? Let's see. Let's see. You should try going on live on Instagram. One of these days, I feel like my following on YouTube is a lot stronger. So the Instagram live is like, should I join in on that? Maybe there's a lot more people on that. I'll do both. There's no way I'm just gonna abandon YouTube and just strictly go Instagram live. But I definitely understand it. So I definitely need maybe two phones up, so I can partake in that player. Your boy had to change the scene up, man. So here's a new spot. Here's a new spot. So let's move some things around. Get this thing popping, man. That's crazy right now. That is the life we live out here in these streets, guys. Oh, I told you it was spicy out there. I told you. It was spicy. So we're gonna switch some things up. Shouldn't have no problems this time. My phone overheated. I do apologize. Hopefully I can go back into the editing suite and cut this portion or times that I missed off. My boy Tim, man, I appreciate you, homie, wholeheartedly for being on deck, man. Your presence is unbelievable, man. I appreciate you for sure. Because this is classic right here. You know what I'm saying? Let me shut the door real quick and give you a little for duck it real time. One time for the 99. All right, all right. So where was I? Let me go ahead and get back into it, guys. I'm glad I got to get back on this thing, man. I actually got another phone right here. I was thinking about getting on Instagram Live, like my boy P-Way said, man. I be listening. I be listening, you know. So let me see what this do real quick, and see if we can get this thing popping. For sure, for sure. Let's see. I'm gonna ask more questions, guys. Thank you for your patience. I have a fast metabolism because I'm only 19. That's a beautiful thing, man. That is a beautiful thing. A lot of people wish truly that can be a part of their lifestyle. That's not even a thing to other people right now because, golly, folk get gain weight and they feel like they gain weight just going to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like, just getting a quick meal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's wild out here. So, folk getting big out here pretty quickly, man. I feel like they're getting big. So the fact that you burning the fat pretty quick, hey man, enjoy it while it lasts. Hopefully it's a long process in your life for sure. Let's see. Oh, baby, we got the questions rolling. Stay safe out there. I appreciate you, Isabella. You might not be here at the moment, you know what I'm saying, but I appreciate the love and your presence on this live. You feel me? Yeah, bro. I be on the 20 mile a day. That's the move right there. We're at Houston, Texas, baby. I love it, man. I love your spirit about getting out there and running. I was living, working in North Dakota, but the oil and gas industry has fallen. Yeah, 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 yeah. Man, it's a perfect time for that nomad life. That are you traveling? Are you just driving around, man? You can go to some pretty far places out here, man, right now, especially with the prices the way they at. People going premium. They getting the premium gas now. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's just like whoa, we almost at 99 cents a gallon, man. You know what I'm saying? Over here in Houston, it's pretty wild. It's good times if you talking about being a part of that travel life, man. If you ain't what they call it nervy about going outside, man, and traveling around on this earth. It's a good opportunity. It's real cheap to do so. Let's see. But yeah, man, you get up. Yeah, I'm sorry that you had to get up out of there. I'm pretty sure you had a good time over there at the North Dakota. I have not. That's a place I have not been. I crossed the borders, but as soon as I crossed the borders, I think my there was like a snowstorm coming in, and I was like, that's not where I want to be right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can only my Jeep at the time wasn't really too fly on the heat. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm already a strength. I had all my money gone. I was trying to find work out there in North Dakota, and I wasn't trying to work out there in North Dakota in the snow. That's not. That wasn't in my mission. That wasn't in my statement. You know what I'm saying? In my visuals. So yeah. I couldn't do that. Yeah, had to move around. I thought, man, I crossed some borders about ready to shoot the vid, man, about to make things happen, but the weather wasn't right, so I gotta go there when the weather right. Let's see. My son works at grocery stores. He's showing signs of corona. Wear the damn mask. It ain't always about you, people. All right, respect to it. Respect to it. Like I said, man. Like if people are around me, I definitely understand, and I definitely want people to, what they call it, be safe. I don't want to. No one wants to injure people, so definitely, I will put the mask on around the people. But I just don't. As far as nature and you by yourself, yeah. The mask it don't make sense. Like, but around the people it do. So Zora, I respect that, and I appreciate your comment, letting people know people are getting sick. Hopefully he gets well soon for sure, Zora. Uh, it's not about it's you, it's about others because you have people out there with no symptoms spreading the virus. Got you. Yeah. That is the uh, that is the storyline that was given out via the media that's how you can get it. So there's people getting it out there from random people, and it's creating a what they call it it's almost like a friction against people in a way. And this is not me going against y'all because I definitely respect y'all conversation and respect what y'all saying because it's real. You need to put a mask on if you're around the people. But it's creating a somewhat of a friction between people, I feel, where, oh, there go the mask boys. You know what I'm saying? There's the people without masks, and then all of a sudden there's like a sense of battling, all of a sudden. Because our judgment, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get me sick and you just have this like real quick reaction towards somebody that might not be sick at all, but you never know. So you have this like disdain towards them because they're not doing things right like they supposed to, right? And then the people without masks, they out there, man. That's silly, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they thinking like, yo, this. They believe that there's a lot of people have silly ideas or reasons for what they do, but it just causes friction, amongst the people, and this is not a good time for friction. You know what I'm saying? That not at all. This is the time to get together, guys. This is the time to be one with each other. And like I said, I respect and fully agree that we need to have our mask on out there in the streets if you're near people for sure. If I'm by myself in the park, you know what I'm saying, doing my pull-ups or outside in my backyard, they're like, just backyard or even just like out and about. I just feel like the mask is just like is silly. So I'm not around the people, and so yeah. Like I said, that's where it's at though. But I respect. I'm not trying to create friction. I want togetherness out here for facts. And that's the storyline they gave out via media and the information and the numbers. You know what I'm saying, that they're giving out for people to watch out and be cautious. And I respect those that information that's passed out and what reaction is given to the people. You know what I'm saying? So you got to put the mask on when the people are around. My friends. Let's see. My boy Tim, what type of job are you thinking about doing in Alaska if you go this summer? So the crazy thing is, I'm a wild boy, man. I wasn't thinking about no job at all, man. So the money had to come in right now. I was thinking about going over there, taking a beautiful Canada trip down the Canada coast, man. That I think is not talked about very often. There's a few videos on YouTube for sure, but I haven't seen them. You know what I'm saying? As far as my visuals of me going to the spot, so I definitely want to be a part of that. And I was gonna just go with the flow over there. Really, I was just gonna go with the flow. I was gonna have a job. I just needed to get up there. You know what I'm saying? Once I got up there, then we'll make moves. I'm a firm believer just going with the living in the moment. Have a somewhat of a plan, but also if there is no plan, go in there and be present. You know what I'm saying? And make shit happen. You feel me? So yeah. I didn't want to be bind up and thinking like only way I'm gonna get over there to Alaska is if I had a job. Nah, player, I'm getting over there. And we just keep the cash flow to get up there. I can have $2 in my pocket and everything gonna be all right once I get to Alaska. You know what I'm saying? Like once I get to Alaska, we're gonna make the move. Things gonna move around, and that's just how life go. That is just life in general. If you have a thought process that things gonna be okay, and it's everything's gonna it's we gonna make a way, magical things happen. You feel me? Magical. You know, the power of miracles. You feel me? Let's see. Where the first place you want to travel to after all the stuff going on, fam? Yeah. Alaska is the number one. Number one. To be honest with you, all this stuff can still be going on, and I'll still be out there in the streets, man. We're when, once the once the summertime coming through, I definitely plan on going out there. It might last a little longer. It might last a little longer, man. Cause it's like who running it? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got to think about it, man. Uh, who running it, man? It's like it's a real thing. It's like the scenario that you can create scenarios where you can be stuck in the crib, and they give you little tidbits of treats for this for doing this, the stipends and stuff like that, keep them happy or whatnot. But they can keep going with this life term. You know what I'm saying? It's a there's got to be a time where you know, player. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. Like, um, this is not we're not gonna be living in fear and thinking people's just is everybody is a disease walking. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that at all. I do believe taking precautions because that's what they say in the media that this is a temporary thing. Or they also say it might come back later on in the year. Like they got, the prediction game is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure they got a nice little way of saying it to make you feel like, that's legit. That's the reason why they can make predictions like that because they got a prediction machine. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever they say, they can keep it going. They really can because why not? You know, why not? If they got people out there in chaos and stuck in the house and they still can make that money or whatnot by via these beautiful Burger King, McDonald's spots. You know what I'm saying? Like and all these fast food joints or however people making their money and if they can still have things move, Amazon still getting people buying. Like player, you can get out the streets, man. We like this control a little bit. It's a control situation, man. And especially if they start telling people you gonna get a fine for $1,000 when people ain't working. You know what I'm saying? For a cloth around the mouth. Uh, it's a wild world right now, man. That's facts. That's all I can say. But yeah, I got off on the tangent. Let me go ahead and get back to my peoples, man. So yeah. Alaska will be the first place, and that's by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? By any means necessary, Malcolm X. Uh, okay, here we go. Aguzan, Denizan. I feel like I got that. Yeah. Aguzan, what's going down, man? I appreciate your presence online, my man, for sure. I thank you for comments and everything. Mia Luke. I think that feels right though. It might not be right, but it feels right. And so, yeah. Me, I appreciate your presence online on deck. I appreciate you wholeheartedly. Advice on finding seasonal work while traveling. Oh man. So while traveling, seasonal work. So there's all kind of little places that people go to. The place I went to, for some reason, it does not come to my mind right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's a wonderful spot. What do they call it? I forgot the spot. I forgot the name of it because I haven't been checking on it. I have not been checking on it. But they amazing group, man. As far as like what they call great jobs, travel jobs out there. I will put the link below because it escapes me right now. But yeah, you go online, man, and see what you can do. Now, if you might want to do a broad scenario where you can go somewhere and travel somewhere real quick if you couldn't find nothing local, But man, Cool Works, appreciate you, Tim. You came in the clutch. I saw it at the last second. Cool Works, man. This sucker was I'm slow to the mug on that thing. But Cool Works is the spot where you can check out and try to get seasonal work, man. Young Tim got a couple videos out there as well talking about Cool Works. I got my first Cool Works job a while back ago going to Maine, and it was a beautiful scenario. And I just signed up and they was looking for people. They called me up and they had to make sure that the people that what they call it, they called my referrals. You know what I'm saying? They called my people up that I said that that referred me over there. Make sure I was legit. Make sure I was good people out there, and that's all you need, man. They got to make sure that a good person's coming through, or they will hire you again. Your old bosses, or your friends, or whoever you put on your resume. Let's see. Right. So, hey there, listening in. Stay safe, stay healthy. We all love your channel. Appreciate you, Priscilla, in the building. I appreciate your presence on this channel for facts. With the kind words. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Rojo, I don't wear my mask walking in the neighborhood. Okay, then. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen that's respect to you. Like I said, it's all about other people. It's about making people comfortable. And right now, people are uncomfortable with people not, putting something over. Like literally, you can people they see you, and then they like uncomfortable, and then you can go like that, and it's comfortable, you know. And it's like so you gotta make the people, feel comfortable because we don't want friction out here. That's the worst thing. We don't want that at all. So yeah, I think it's all about rocking it around the people, man. You gotta make sure the people are feeling safe. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to give off that virus that they say that everybody might have it. It's a mystery, as far as like who got it. How can you get it? They just say you better what you better wear it, and so you got to get the comfortability going. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to. Let's see. Me Luke. I'm in the H, you know what I'm saying, holding it down. That's where I'm at. Me Luke. That's no job life. I feel you. Yeah. I love going with the flow, young Tim. You know what I'm saying? I love just I always have I never want to say go with the flow where I have no cares in the world. I have a focus point of things I want to get accomplished. And so I get to a spot. Oh snap! It takes some money. You know, there's dollar bills or places of people trade barter. You know what I'm saying? Things you can do because there's people around, and you can make some things happen. You feel me? So there's always if there's a will, there's a way. And so that's what I go how I flow with things when I'm traveling because stuff happens. Your car break down. Stuff happens. You still gonna get out of it. You feel me? That's how I look at it. Everything's gonna be all right. You gotta have that mind frame. You can't come in there with the fear and thinking, oh, what if? It consumes you. Where it keeps you stuck. And there's probably some people out right now, even with the consuming of the information that they're getting from Corona. The fear consumed them so much that they are more prone to getting sick than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like you're so fearful of this thing, this entity that they say is out here, that any small thing may erupt it. You know what I'm saying? So I just really want people to understand. I understand people's fear on because that's what they're pushing right now, and you got to be courteous to my fellow people around you. I understand that completely, so I want that to be known wholeheartedly. But I don't want folk to be consumed in the fear that they're giving you, and kind of that's why I said I had to get away for a while, for about a week. You know what I'm saying, off social media and media in general, so I can know, and just like it's a fast. You know what I'm saying? Just clear the mind. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. and figure out what's really important, you know. And my people is important, and I don't want to get to a point where we're gathering together, we're connecting in a way where nothing can stop us. You feel me? And like this, the way this is going right now, it's a lot of separatism. You know what I'm saying? In a box, a jail cell almost. We gotta. I want to go through this process where we still show love, and we don't look at them as at people as a sickness or somebody that can get me sick. That's not how we should move. You know what I'm saying? Be courteous and understand what's happening in this world right now, what they're pushing, what's and what the numbers are saying, you know. But also understand that they're humans, you know. Some people don't even look at the news. Some people are hard headed and don't want to fucking put a mask on. I understand that. But don't look at them like they are the ones that's gonna get you sick. You know, if that make any sense. Like, let that be that. You put your mask on. The mugging, you know, we don't have to keep the mugging going. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's the thing. You go with your flow, and you don't have to be religious to walk around like you covered in the blood. You understand? And that's how we gotta walk. You know, for real, for real, for real. Put the mask on for the, you know, say you won't get fined out here, and for the people, but also walk around like you covered in the blood, baby. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's I gotta put that out there because this mask thing is coming. It's like we 30 days in the scenario, and then we got 30 more days. Now we gotta be masked up. They can keep this thing going. That's how I'm saying. And what's to stop them? So we gotta figure out ways where we can talk back and say, yo, that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Not even like a petition, not even like literally as a group, we just be like, nah, that's we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And you push back. You know what I'm saying? They be like, okay, we gotta respect it. That's the people, cause we outnumber them. We are the ones that we don't really need them. They need us. You feel me? The powers that be that's shutting things down. You know, so another tangent. I think that's where my heart is at right now. I'm gonna get my life right. Let's see. Yeah, it's a good time to be on the road right now in nature. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It's me. Uh, Alaska is beginning to open. That is what's up. That is what's up. It's me. K Love, what's going down? Appreciate your presence. It's me. I appreciate your presence. Both of y'all, I appreciate y'all presence on this line and y'all comment. Appreciate you for facts, K Love, and it's me. Mia, what's going on? She said I ain't answer. What I didn't answer? You should write a green book for black people. List safe and black friendly places. Okay, a beautiful thing. I can. I can do that right now. I can do that right now. Here we go. You ready? The answer to that question, as far as finding a spot where it's safe for black people, is right there in your mind and imagination. You understand? Soon as you roll up into a spot, if you have the thought process that the man's gonna get me, or there's racist people because they say there's racist people, you might have already lost the battle going in. You feel me? It's almost like a covered in the blood scenario. I'm not coming in here for friction. I don't come into these spots for friction. I come in here, I document, I enjoy. And so the people that come around me, I think they sense that. And they like, why am I tripping? You know what I'm saying? Like that, we have conversations, I have conversations with them, and they like, man, I had a negative feeling towards him in the beginning because of the body, the face, you know what I'm saying, the color or whatever. But then they start to converse because I converse with them like they are a part of my universe right now. You know what I'm saying? They're part of the universe in general, but right now I see them, you know, and I say, hey, you know. And so everywhere you go, you gotta have that thought process. That's the green book, you know. There's gonna be some times where you go into places and you might see some situations where, oh, that could be the word racism, you know, in a way. But more than likely, you push past that. It wouldn't even like hold in your system that long, because it's nothing. You know, it's that person's thought process, what they was told via media, via how they was taught growing up. You know, how to operate around someone of this color, this scheme that our, this guy, this, they was taught how to operate around them, and so they mug them or do this, that, and the third. That's something they have to deal with. I'm not dealing with that. Hey, what's going on? Oh, okay, then you didn't know it's friendly. That's cool. That's cool. How your day though? You know what I'm saying? You got a wonderful business. How you feeling? Like for real, butter. You understand? They buttered up. They like, hold on, now. This guy right here, he alright kind of nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's everybody. That's Koreans, everybody. I'm not gonna come in automatically thinking a Korean or an Asian person know how to do math because that's what they told me or what. No. How you doing? What's your name? That's it. That's it. That is the green book. It's you and how you operate. It's gonna reflect. You know what I'm saying? And that's the life we live in. And that's the green book for all the black people out there in the streets. Going to a place of majority this certain color. You come in as a presence of the universe, you know, and enjoy yourself. Enjoy the people around you. Nothing but love. I am love. I radiate love. You give love and you receive love, That's just how that go. That's the green book. I appreciate the question though. For facts, I appreciate it, Mia. That's the one right there. Being a black single woman, that's my biggest fear of traveling in the Midwest. Yeah. So that's the fear. That's the fear. And Will Smith said it best, like on the other side of fear. You know what I'm saying? Something like is greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something he said. I remember because he was so passionate when he said it, and then kind of it got me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that boy killed it. You know what I'm saying? I have to forget the words right now, but there's greatness on the other side of fear. And this thing's gonna happen. Like I'm a single mom in the streets out there. I believe there's gonna be a new way, a lifestyle now, where people don't even go to school no more. They get homeschooled. You know what I'm saying? They can do it online. Things are done online, and traveling is perfect for that scenario. I think it's catering towards a time where you can do that. And I understand the being by yourself as a black woman seems like it could be definitely tough, especially when you have those thought processes of people coming to you at night. Like I got came at night. You know what I'm saying? Like this people will be around maybe you're adoring, but I think something's like something you get used to, or you can just be like it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Some scary things gonna happen, but scary things can happen in your own place right now, in the house you're living in. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at, there's somebody can be creeping up and being like, "What's good in the house?" So the idea of fear can be everywhere. In any situation. It all depends on if you're gonna deal with it or not. You know. So it's all about what fears that you're gonna conquer in life. That's what's happening right now. And so you don't have to conquer that fear of being nomad and traveling with a beautiful child. You don't have to have that. You don't have to have that and break that fear or whatnot. You can move on to something else and have another fear in your life and break that. You know what I'm saying? And live your life like it's gold and everything's gonna be great. But to break that fear, you're gonna have to just do it like Nike. You know what I'm saying? And go with that flow. And with the positive spirit that everything's gonna be all right. And that's on all levels of nomad and anything that we do. Not just nomad, and it's just in life in general. You just gotta go with the flow. Stuff's gonna happen. There's some times where I'm on a photography gig. I don't know all that about photography. I don't know all that about video making or trying to do a music video for somebody or whatnot. I ain't just like superstar like oh yeah, I'm the greatest Hype Williams type of thing. Nah, I go in there, go with the flow, and I'm gonna come out with the best product I can possibly make. You know what I'm saying? In the situation, wholeheartedly, I'm gonna make that happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I come into every scenario, and that's what you need to do as far as the traveling and the road. It's a beautiful thing out there in the streets, and I appreciate the question, young Mia Loke. You killing it. Let me know if this helps. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you feel offended, if anything. Like, I don't want no problems with you, cause I don't want to get my ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? But I come out here and I'm telling you that with love out here in these streets, cause that's nothing but that's all I have for you. You feel me? So just giving out the information. Let me know what's how you feel. Me, pretty much all the Midwest is safe for all people. I appreciate there it is, young Tim, the Midwest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good way of saying it, young Tim. Make it happen. Yeah, yeah. But I believe everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? You could be that one. I hate to put the color in it, but you can be that one black speck on this earth. You got to be comfortable with yourself, and you can move. You know what I'm saying? You can move. And with that person that you with, highly believing there's gonna be things that happen to us every day. There's gonna be obstacles. I got obstacles right now with that vehicle outside. Fucking just, it's a wild world, but yeah, yeah, it's always something it seems, But that will change because I believe in the car, and I believe that changing that ride up, I'll be changing it, and it will be a lifetime of pleasure with that ride. You understand me? So I'm going with the punches. I got to learn a lot of things about vehicles right now. It's a real thing. So it's beautiful right now, and it's all part of growing. It's all part of growing. What made you start van life and when? So I started in L.A. L.A. So I was in the film industry in L.A. for a bit, I always knew I wanted to be a part of something golden out there in them L.A. streets. But then when I started working and seeing the L.A. lifestyle and the crowds and the materialism in a way, I got kind of pushed off a little bit. It's like, no, this can't be life. What is this? I was working 12-hour days. I had an apartment, a studio apartment about the size of a closet, but fancy closet, you know, not your apartment closet, but you can put a couple shoes in there, you know what I'm saying? And I knew that I didn't need all this. I kept on working long hours just to keep up with all this, and I got sick. I got sick, man. I didn't want no parts of that anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? And my goals always been to travel. Always been to travel and see the world, man. It's always been my goal since day one. And I was like, man, I'm trying to go through this process. Like, if I want to be a director, I gotta go, through the layers of, gripping all that, maybe, camera, just finding these jobs and working long hour days and doing that. And I was like, man, I like documentary style, stuff. It's not really a movie scenario. I can do these things, but I like documentaries, and I love a nice, you know, I love creating. So I got out of there. I got out of there before I got out. I was with my ex, so I just met my ex just before I traveled full time and started my journey. And so yeah, yeah, yeah. I told her that was my baby. You know what I'm saying? She already knew, and it consumed me pretty much. Where I was living this lifestyle, and I used the money that I got to move around and do things that I want to do, meet new people, experiencing new things in life. I was getting all kinds of odd jobs, you know what I'm saying? Plucking chicken, you know what I'm saying? Like I was at the chicken factory, chicken coop or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like little little jobs you find, man, and you be like, oh, that's how they living out here, and you learn some things from that. It's amazing, you know, to kind of like break the everyday consistent same thing doing that you're doing. I had like it was a storyline almost every day. It was a story, and it's not the same old story where Billy, Jen got on my nerves today at work. Same old type shit. I had something different that I was going through. on a daily, and it was it's a, what they call it, addictive in a way. So yeah. That's how I started. I started out traveling from LA, from the LA lifestyle, and I wanted to be a part of that. And that's the life that I live to this day. I mean, of course, I'm with the fam, and that's why I love being with when I'm in Houston. But soon I'm back out there, and just summertime is the goal. And so that's how I started. Let me make sure I got all of the question that yeah, so that's when I started. I say it was like 2016, 2016, 2015 when I set off on the road. And the great thing about being in a relationship, I got done with 45 states. You know what I'm saying? Pretty quickly, in like two and a half years, maybe 2 years, something like that. Just just grizzling, grinding. You know what I'm saying? And trying to go to different spot. Now it's more like, yeah, I'm taking my time and really, you know, taking in the people in every spot. You know, so I feel like I will have a better understanding of the city that's there and the state. You know, in the places that I go to, and then I'll share the visuals as I love to say. And yeah. So I definitely appreciate the her in general. You know what I'm saying? And my time with my ex, young Tiffany. You know what I'm saying? She's a beautiful woman. And yeah. But yeah, got consumed, and I love traveling, and I love the minimalist lifestyle, and that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So appreciate you for the question. It's me, Roho. For the most part, people don't care what you look like if you carry yourself in a certain manner. Facts, facts, man. If you, I remember starting out. So in Seattle, I had some things happen to me. Uh, a woman. So starting out, I wasn't the perfect seed. I'm still not perfect at all. No, not even want to be. I'm always want to learn. There's always no. You at its most perfection. You at the greatest perfection when you know you are not perfect, and there's always something to learn, man. Always, and that's a beautiful thing, man. That's what we're here for, you know. Let's see, but yeah. The life in Seattle, I was not all the way there. I had the thought process of Black Power, woe is not say woe is me, but they out to get me type of thing, and it showed. It reflected in my life because I guess I have the presence, and I felt that, and so I radiated that in a way. So in Starbucks, a woman. I mean, every time I went past, I was right there on my computer, you know, and every time she was sitting down with a young lady friend or whatnot, and she was an older woman, and every time I walked past her, she took her purse and just clutched it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ooh, you coming? You know what I'm saying? Like I was coming for it at the Starbucks. Like, play. If I was about that life, I wouldn't get you at the Starbucks though. I'll wait till you go outside. You feel me? Like what we talking about right now? But that's what's happening out there in the streets. And I was tripping. I was really tripping out there. And I guess I didn't carry myself in the right way, and it showed. It showed. So Roho, I understand you completely. Very informative, young Mia Loke. Very informative. You gave a different way to look at it. But I know you have encountered something. It's maybe a little different for a man. Way to look at it. You was in a chicken coop like Smokey, doing it big, Mia, holding it down, and you know. And for myself, there's always ways of creating a fear to even go out. So for myself as a black, the what they call it, since this is my avatar or whatnot, this is the vehicle that I'm in is a black man, tall, and athletically built, and people might look at me as a threat in a way. So yeah. So I feel like I could easily create a scenario where, man, I'm gonna find a jail cell. They're gonna find me. They're gonna be in it, and they're gonna look, they're gonna pull me over. I had that scenario. My first month in LA. I love to tell it, man. I was pulled over 13 times. I didn't got not one ticket. They just wanted to see how I was. You know, so how you doing? You know, just say, hey, what's going on with you? You know, so if I didn't have my paperwork together, it could have been something, and that happened as well, where I didn't have my paperwork and I was in jail for not having a. I think they said I had a suspended license, or no something, but insurance. I didn't have insurance on the vehicle, took me in, but the dude followed me for at least 10 to 12 miles. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get out of the 10 to 12 miles looking for something to get me on. And so I think he got me on a blinker. I didn't have my blinker on when I verged on the exit. And so he pulled me over. But he didn't tell me that till I was in handcuffs. So, so you know, I've been followed plenty of times. And as far as, and messed with, I've been thrown around by cops before because they said I looked like the person that they was looking for. And so they wanted to check my vehicle. But it was really aggressive in checking my vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So I've been in scenarios where I should be so frightened of cops or whatnot, or fearful of what's to come out there, right? I can't let that. I can't let the past hold me like that. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta walk around like I'm covered in the blood. You know what I'm saying? And so I gotta make these moves, and it's my goal. You know what I'm saying? I can't let fear hold me back from goals, from things I want to be able to do. I want to do. You know, so I had to look at it differently. I had to change my mind frame because if I didn't, I'd probably be in a jail cell somewhere. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Could be in Boston. You know, that's another spot I had like some issues at. It was funny, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you gotta change your imagination. Your imagination is powerful, and if you imagine things like destructive things can happen in your lifestyle or in the places that you go to, you're already losing going in. You gotta enjoy yourself. Come with it. This thing's gonna come in your life. It's gonna be there. It's how you react to it, you know. And if you react with love, things gonna move in a beautiful way. Yeah. So that's where I'm at with that. Yo, Mia, you're killing it. You're killing it with the questions. Uh, let's see. But yeah, let's see. You was in a chicken coop. Okay, what is your background? That's very broad, my man. R. Harris, I appreciate the your presence on this live, man. I appreciate you wholeheartedly. What is my background? Yeah. You gotta give me more information. This a lot. This a lot. This a lot. Hey, as in, where are you people from? Here or abroad? As in, where are you people from? Oh, okay. People. Are you talking about this whole community that we're in? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people from different places. That'd be awesome if you could tell me where y'all from, where y'all hitting, or where y'all at. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a beautiful thing. But I'm from the H. You know, I appreciate the question, out Harris, for sure. And Houston, that's where I'm born and raised. You know, and you know, there's a what they call it, information on what a Houston guy is and all that. Yeah. It was a beautiful area to live and enjoy my younger years. You know what I'm saying? In my now years. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's where I'm from. Harris, to answer your question. Let's see. Hey, friend, I just found you today, and I have watched few videos already. I dig your energy, and I can't wait to start a nomad lifestyle as soon as I'm able. Facts, baby. I love it. Young Jason Knox, man. Man, tell me what the vehicle you got, man. What you rocking right now, man? It's a pretty epic time when you first start your nomad journey. It's like, whoa, what am I doing? Is this about to happen? Especially when you first start driving, you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, start to become nighttime, and I literally gotta find a spot to sleep. You know, just that whole first day is a trip. You know, so I know you're gonna enjoy yourself out there. There's plenty of videos out there talking about nomad and the van life or whatnot. I'm glad that y'all here. You know, get my information. My and just y'all my friends out here. You know what I'm saying, in these streets, and we out here supporting each other as much as possible. You feel? So I appreciate y'all. and the question, my man, for sure. Young Jason Knox. Yeah, man. Thanks for the love on everything, man. For real, I appreciate you subscribing and checking out the vids, man. They have some stories to tell, man. It's been a fun journey. It's been a fun journey. Let's see. William Lewis, Mia Loke, what part of Midwest you reside? Respect, the guys. What's the SCDC? I see ya. See that? What's I'm talking about being pulled over for nothing. Yeah, it's a wild world. It's a wild world. I actually had somebody with me one time when I got pulled over, and she saw the whole thing, and she was just like, "What in the world is going on?" Like, dude pulled me over. I think it was all right, it was in Compton, it was in Compton, and there was all kinds of, oh, you was there, Flair, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always all kind of things you can say about Compton, but there was no reason for me to get pulled over, and I got pulled over, and he wanted my license and registration. I'm over there telling him like, yeah, man, so what did I get pulled over for? My apologies, you know what I'm saying, for whatever I did, like, and he was like, he didn't say nothing. He was mute. License and registration, please. So I had it. I gave him the license and registration. Found out I was clean. I was cleared. I had everything up to date. Gave it back to me and told me and my lady friend, you have a good day. And I was like, what you do too? You know what I'm saying? I thank you for your conversation. Your presence was felt. And that was the life of I got plenty of pullover stories, yo. You know what I'm saying? But literally, as I traveled, I think I only got pulled over one time because I had my tape over my driver's license. I didn't want nobody to know my driver's license on a video, and I kept it on. And so he was just checking and telling me to take it off. Other than that, no troubles out there in the streets as far as cops and police and stuff like that's concerned. I left that back in L.A. Left it back over there. That's the past, and it's a new wave, new world. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. See this, my boy William Lewis. Oh, okay. Oh man, trying to myself. Just started my small baby steps. Got the next state venture off. Man, that's what I'm talking about over there in Detroit. I respect it, man. I love the Michigan area is nice, man. Detroit is cool to me, man. It's cool to me. I respect my time there for sure, for sure. I know some people up there, man, but I didn't get a chance to catch up with them. I definitely got to catch up with them. There was a job that I was on. I think it was called some type of man. It was a reality show, and so one of my jobs as in a reality show, I was like the actors counsel in a way, or I make sure that they're doing everything correctly. I was like, I had to talk to the actors, the people that's at this reality show. I had to be real cool with them so they can move in a good positive way during this process of shooting this film. When you got young people and testosterone and estrogen going on or whatnot, and they feeling like I don't want to do that. You got to be cool with them. You know what I'm saying? I was that guy that had to be cool with them, and that not had to be. They was cool people. You know what I'm saying? Because they were great people actually. So I didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? It was easy. So I was a friend. So whenever I can, whenever something needed to move, I can be that guy and be like, hey man, yo, Tim. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, not Tim. My boy Tim. Yes, but I'm throwing out names. My boy Jason. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta. When you come in, man, they need you at a certain spot, the green room, stuff like that. So it won't be no issues. But they was all in Detroit, man. I got a lot of friends from that in Detroit, and I didn't get a chance to holler at them though. Yeah, I got to next time. That's facts. Yo, thanks for the Detroit love out here holding it down. Preach, bro. Young Williams, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Oh, Big Daddy, Tasty D. What up, though? Baby, y'all keep coming at me with these wild ass names. Yo, Big Daddy, Tasty D in the building, man. Hey, keep these names coming because they are joy on this live. You feel me? Respect to you. William Lewis, a 2003 Chevy Express. Been out here a year loving it. I love it, William Lewis, man. I love it. Enjoy yourself out there in them streets. Big Daddy D, it's hard to find showers due to COVID-19. This is facts. This is what's happening right now, for sure. COVID-19 is it's a wild world out here with COVID-19. But time's gonna pass. As far as a shower is concerned, yeah, hobo showers is a real thing. My boy Young, shout out to my boy Young. He met some people, became friends with people, and they knew his situation, and he's able to take showers at places or whatnot if need be. So there's always, if there's a will, there's a way. You can get you a good quality shower. I'm not sure about the KOAs though. So KOA is a spot, campground area. I'm not sure if they're operating. They probably shut down as well. It's the whole world shut down. It's crazy. But yeah, and how it's crazy how it's possible. But yeah. Right now it's pretty wild. But everything's gonna be all right though, my friend, for sure. Everything gonna be all right. William Lewis, Timothy Ward. You was down in Compton picking up nice PYT pretty young thing. That boy, no. Yeah. Compton was a beautiful scenario over there. It was she's a good friend. You know what I'm saying? That was good times out there in them in those Compton streets, man. That's classic. Yeah. That's funny times, man. The boy know about that. That's what happened, man. It wasn't my homeboy. Cause if it was my homeboy, oh, he gonna get us for something. You know what I'm saying? If it was two dudes, you know what I'm saying, chilling, playing Compton, oh man, and don't let it be no weed in there. Come on, boy, come on in the back of this car. We got places to go. So I'm glad it was a lady friend instead of a dude, cause it could have been a little different. Could have been a little different. Let's see. But man, yo, we've been on here for a minute, man. I gotta figure out a way to cut this up a little bit so it won't have that big old, gap in space. But if y'all don't have any more questions, this is a beautiful time to end this live chat. Until next time, I'm gonna keep this thing going. I just had a chit chat, you know what I'm saying, kick it with y'all, man, cause it's been a minute, and I'm back. I'm back. I don't need no fasting. No more fasting. I'm ready for what's coming up next, and I know you are too. So enjoy yourselves this Sunday, and till next time for sure. Always remember, create your world and product it, baby. All right, peace.